Good morning, everybody. Welcome to episode 11. And yeah, it's cold again. 75 yesterday, 55 today, but no wind and the sun's out. I'll take it. No more storms. Had some pretty good storms in Florida yesterday. Hopefully everybody is doing okay. Anywho, today's another work day. Tomorrow's our first event of the year. We'll be going to Gibson, to the Gibtown Bike Fest, and should be a good time. We always have a great time there. And Friday looks like the best day for weather. Saturday and Sunday look pretty iffy, and it just gets colder and colder and colder through the weekend. So we've decided that we're gonna go on Friday. So tomorrow, you guys are gonna go to Bike Fest with us. Anyway, now it's time for coffee and get this day started off. Here we go. All right, guys, another productive day in the Badger office. Although earlier in the video I was talking about going to Gibtown tomorrow. Well, I mean, when you're watching this, I'll be going tomorrow, but for some reason I thought today was Thursday. It's Wednesday, which means I got a whole nother day before I go to Gibtown. I was planning on going to Gibtown tomorrow or today. Yeah, it's confusing when you're doing this. Anyway, today's subject. I kind of have fun with these. But first off, let me tell you, if you're watching this. If you're watching this and any of the things that I name are on your bike, man, there is nothing wrong with any of these things. I'm just telling you what the votes came out to, and you do you. Whatever you like, put on your bike, enjoy it. Please don't let this affect you in any way. But anyway, I posted a post and up on our Facebook, and on it was a question of what is one thing you see on people's bikes that you would never put on your bike. And we got a few hundred comments on this, by the way. And I thought I would name off the top 3 things that topped our list of things people wouldn't put on their bikes. Again, guys, this is not knocking any of these things. These were just the top 3 things that people mentioned. And one of them I was kind of surprised. We'll do an honorable mention in there too. And I'll put these kind of in order, at least what I saw first to last, most to least, least to most, least to most. I'm going that direction. Holy crap, I can't talk tonight. Anyway, so let's start this off with an honorable mention. The honorable mention is stereos. So stereos, loudspeakers, that was like number 4 on our list of things that people wouldn't put on a motorcycle. And you know, I know a lot of people, especially the baggers, have stereos on there, and I actually listen to earbuds on mine because I don't have a stereo. But if I had a stereo, I would absolutely be listening to it because I like to listen to music when I ride. But you know, some people have some massive stereos on their bikes. In fact, that's kind of overpowering. That is what the bike's all about, not necessarily about the actual bike. It's all about the stereo. It's a rolling stereo, and if you like that, congratulations, that's awesome for you. But let's get to the list. So number 3 on the list is the one that surprised me the most. Ape hangers. So a lot of people do not like ape hangers. Mama Badger has ape hangers on her bike, and I know a lot of people do. Now, I mean, some apes can be pretty ridiculous, but for the average apes, I think they look good on the bike. I know they're more comfortable for people to ride, but that one shocked me. I thought that was like a popular thing in the motorcycling world. For it to be 3rd in this, was a pretty big surprise for me. But you know, like I said, to each their own. I personally like riding bikes with apes. It feels good, they ride good, they're easy to handle, they're comfortable, and they look good. At least I think so. Mama Badger's bike looks good with them on there. But again, see, Mama Badger's bike has it. I'm not offended. It's fine. Number 2. So the number 2 most popular item of things that they would not put on their bike were get back whips. And, those were really popular a few years back. I don't know if they're as popular now, but they're really more of a decorative thing, right? They took something that was once purposely built for this, and they've kind of made it, something that you hang off your lever on your bike. And I see quite a few of them. Usually they're matching, so the colors of the Get Back Whip matches the bike. And I personally, it's not anything I would put on my bike either, but to each their own. If that's what you like and you like that look and the thought of it, and even like maybe a throwback to what they were originally for, the Get Back Whip, whatever. But that was our number 2 choice. Number one choice of things that people would not put on their bikes. This one was a little surprising to me as well, although it was my pick as well. Fishtails. So fishtail exhaust was the number 1 thing that people said they would not put on their bikes. Now, I have my reasons. I'm sure they have their reasons. One of the main reasons for mine is, if you ever walk by those bikes with the fishtails sticking out this far behind the fender, I seem to always either almost trip over them or hit them, and then they bang against the sidewalk when you're parking them, and I don't like them. I also know, if you actually ride your bike cross country or anywhere in town, you're dragging them coming in and out of parking lots, and they're just not ideal for the type of riding I do. They look good. They just don't, and I don't care for the sound. They have a very distinct sound to them, and it's just not the sound that I dig. Again, your bike, you do whatever you want. That's the beauty of motorcycles, especially Harley Davidson motorcycles, right? Is you buy them all and they look the same, but then you take them out and you customize them however you like it, and you make that bike your very own. And so whatever you want to put on your bike to make your bike your very own, you do that. But I did have fun putting this question out there because I didn't know what the answers would be. I've got more questions I've been asking just because, like I said, I personally find it fun to see what everybody thinks. As long as nobody's taking it as, well, they're bashing my bike. I don't think it's meant that way in any way. Maybe some people meant it that way, but I don't. My video here is not about bashing your bike. It's just about the top 3 things. Also, what are your top 3 things that you wouldn't put on a bike? Put it in the comments below. I'm curious. I'm curious to see what all my fans on Facebook think versus all my fans on YouTube think versus all my fans on Facebook. Kind of have a competition. Maybe I'll do a video later on to see if things match up or not. Anywho, that's it for today. I just thought that was an interesting little question and answer session, so I wanted to share that with you. Hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys tomorrow.